Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news. At UFC Vegas 58, we saw upcoming prospect Rafael Fiziev graduate to the top of the stacked lightweight division. He claimed a KO victory against Rafael Dos Anjos with a nullifying performance. Fiziev was certainly tested in ways he had not yet experienced in his MMA career, as he went deep into the championship rounds against Dos Anjos. Fiziev did well to avoid the majority of Dos Anjos' takedown attempts and held up well against his hard strikes, and in the end came up victorious. RDA tweeted, "Congrats Rafael Fiziev, great win. It was a fun one, you caught me good on that one. Enjoy your victory." Fiziev said, "It was an honor. Nothing but respect to the future Hall of Famer. Thanks for the opportunity." Dos Anjos posted an update to his Instagram story on the loss.
What's up, guys? Tough night yesterday. Things didn't went according to plan. I got caught. It happens. That's a fight game. Couple scratches. Got a cut on my arm too. But guess what? The sun's out there. Another day to live. And I'm just thankful to be alive and to do what I love. And just gotta thank God for another opportunity to do a lot of stuff. So another sunset there, another day, and thank you for all the messages, all the support. Take care, guys.
What did you think about Rafael Fiziev's win over Dos Anjos? And who would you like him to square up against next in the octagon? Also at UFC Vegas 58, we saw Michael Johnson back in action against Jamie Mullarkey. Here are some of the fighters' reactions. Eddie Alvarez tweets, "I think MJ just pulled off that win." Josh Thompson replies to Eddie saying, "I thought the same." Derek Brunson took to Twitter agreeing with both Thompson and Alvarez. "I had MJ 2-1, great fight though. Hashtag UFC Vegas 58. Kenny Florian had this to say on Twitter. "Should have been 2-1 for Michael Johnson. Also would have been nice to see MJ throw more than 0 kicks. Ariel Helwani took to Twitter to give his opinion, in which he wasn't quite as direct in giving MJ the win, although he explains the reality for such close fights. "No loser in that fight. It's a nice thought, except one guy gets a win bonus and the other guy does not." Jamie Mullarkey had this to say about his victory over Michael Johnson.
"I had to dig deep for that one. I knew it would be like that. I knew he would take me into the trenches. It was a big test for me, big step up in competition against a guy he's really been around forever."
What do you guys think? Did Michael do enough in the fight to deserve the win? We saw Said Nurmagomedov return to the ring again against the 37-year-old Douglas Silva de Andrade. Said, who is no relation to the more famous Khabib, was able to perform well, yet was still tested by Douglas, taking some damage throughout the fight. In the end, he was able to secure a victory via unanimous decision and take his tally to 5-1 in the UFC. Aljamain Sterling took to Twitter to share his opinion on the fight. "Most of the judges score rounds like a boxing fight. It's not the same at all, and that's the issue in MMA. A potential knockdown from Andrade could have wiped out an entire dominating round for Said in round 2. I wasn't sure who won that round based on history, but I'm glad the right guy won." Jimmy Manawa said, "What a fight. After the first round, I thought he had it in the bag. The Brazilian wasn't having none of it." Said Nurmagomedov had this to say about what was next for him.
"Yeah, of course, anyone from top 10, top 15, it's time for me to enter the rankings."
Jorge Masvidal shows off his room at the W Amman Hotel in Jordan.
Okay, best welcome I've had probably ever, and I've been all over the world. I think just the Arabs know how to do it, because Abu Dhabi, they gave me a sick-ass welcome to Egypt as well, but man, this is nuts. Got the freaking BMF cake there. Man, who thinks of these little details? Got some baklava there with these little things that are amazing. Got their entertainment system, state of the art. And then we got this, Game Bridge Super Necessary wall. This is crazy. 35 pictures they put up for my 35 wins. These guys are very detailed. This is, God bless you guys. Shukran to the whole staff, everybody. Thank you so much, man. I'm no good at it, but don't mind playing. Love it. Jordan, thank you for welcoming me, hosting me, and a special thanks to the W for everything you just did for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless. If you're in Jordan, you know where you need to stay at, the W.
Recently, Gilbert Burns seems to be ready to enter the octagon again after his last fight against Khamzat Chimaev. He's recently been calling out Masvidal on both Twitter and in interviews in a fight which he would like to prohibit any kind of takedowns. This was seemingly a ploy which he thought would make Masvidal sign the contract very quickly. In a recent interview with MMA Fighting, Masvidal had this to say: "I don't want Gilbert Burns to sign no contract that says no takedowns. Do your game, my brother. Do what's gotten you here. I know he's a world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm trying to work on my grappling. Once some of these legal issues I've got going on are settled, I'm setting a date. That's another reason why we're not setting dates right now, because I've just got to figure some things out and then we'll lock it in." While in a separate interview, he certainly seems interested and believes it would be a fight the fans would love to see.
After that, just keep going down the route. If I couldn't get Conor, obviously because he's the biggest paycheck there, Gilbert Burns is another fight that I would love, just because I remember I was there when he pretty much turned that corner. I was there in China when Gilbert was fighting this Russian dude. And Gilbert at 55 wasn't spectacular. He was cutting way too much weight. Didn't have the power or the speed that he has now, which is actually funny, right? You go up in weight, you gain more speed, more power. But that's just what he did. And since then, he turned the corner, fought for the world title, has beaten ex-world champions, numerous great contenders. So Gilbert's a fight that stylistically, I want to do it because I know the fans are just going to go nuts, If anybody that knows Gilbert and knows me knows, man, that's going to be fireworks wherever the fight goes. The floor, the stand-up, it doesn't matter. It's going to be fireworks,
Chael Sonnen recently went on YouTube to release a video titled, "Should We Give Sean Strickland a Pass?" He gives an explanation as to why he considers Sean Strickland a #1 contender if he can get his tactics right. Chael had this to say about a recent defeat to Alex Pereira and how he may move forward.
Sean did not do the one thing I needed him to do to make my prediction true that Sean Strickland can deal with this guy, including in the striking. Sean Strickland can go out and kickbox with this guy. Sean Strickland can beat this guy. Sean Strickland will become the #1 contender. For those things to be true, I only need one thing. I need the threat of a takedown. I need for Sean to not come out and make it clear we have an unwritten agreement. And the agreement is we're going to stand here and we're going to trade punches and kicks. I need the threat of a takedown. I can't give Sean too hard of a time, in fairness, because the fight was so short. I can't come to you and tell you he didn't do that. He didn't believe in it. Stubborn Sean. Luke Rockall came in, waited on stupid Sean. I can't do that because we don't know what was to come. Right, guys, we're only looking at a couple of minute fight here. Sean's going forward. Sean hadn't quite got down to cutting him off yet. The elevation changed. I mean, some of these things still could have been in the plans, and it got cut short.
Do you guys agree with Chael Sonnen here? Should we give Sean Strickland the benefit of the doubt and expect him to be a #1 contender? Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like the content we do here on this channel, please like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news. We'll see you in the next video.